Good afternoon from Jerusalem, everybody. Hope you can hear me well. And I have a few notes to say, especially about the beginning of Genesis, because what we see in the beginning of Genesis, the first 5 chapters, 3 and then the other 2, are not really speaking about our world. It is speaking about something that is happening up there in heaven. You know, when someone, God forbid, is dying here, what we do, we say to the young kids that he is not here anymore, he is in heaven, but the body is here, the soul is in heaven. And how exactly the world is functioning up there in heaven, we don't really know. So there is some sort of a story in the beginning of Genesis that we are trying to understand in our world while it's happening in a different dimension altogether, totally. How exactly can we understand it? It's not so easy. And we need to say, and we need to realize, it's not only to say, we need to realize that this specific story is God speaking with us in a way that we can understand, but He's hiding or teaching us other ideas inside. Who can explain to us what is happening there? I've heard lately a lot of people are saying, I'm the rabbi of myself. God is speaking with me, whatever it is. It's funny to say those words because after all, this is a different dimension and the Bible was written in a different dimension. So we have two gaps here. The Bible was written in a dimension time that we had prophecy here. It was a different time. For example, you can never find someone who don't believe in God at all in the time of the Bible. In the time of the Bible, everybody believed in something, maybe in idolatry, but everybody believed because the presidency of God was so high in this world. No one can deny that there is God here. Only nowadays that we don't have prophecy for the last 24 centuries, we can speak about who knows if God is here or not. Immanuel Kant can write a book, and in his book he will write that you can prove that God exists, and you can prove that God does not exist in the same way. But this is only thing that you can do when God is not in the full presence in this world. So we have here in the first 3 chapters of Genesis, we have two gaps. First of all, it is speaking about a different dimension of the world. Secondly, it is speaking with the words of the prophecy. So how exactly we can organize this thing? I must stop here for a moment. We're giving those answers in our series of the Genesis. We're giving every Sunday night, Israel time, 8 o'clock 20 in Israel time. And we're explaining it step by step. And we're showing how the Bible is speaking to us today. And it's not something from only the past. It's even more than that. It's like watching. We can learn the Bible in a way that we can, similar that we are watching to a basketball game that is alive in front of us. We don't know the continuous of the story. So we can learn the same thing with the Bible in a level that it's something that God is speaking with us today, in our days of today. See you on Genesis class on Sunday.